All right, what's good, y'all? It is 8:22. Another wonderful day. It's Monday. Quick chart session. Let's see what's going on in these markets. Maybe Tuesday will be beautiful. Dow, I got hitting a pretty major resistance level off rip, left a giant gap to the top side. So we'll more than likely go visit it soon. And we'll either continue. Let me check the daily real quick, see how we close that. Yeah, and I don't even know if it's going to fully fill this other gap. Then we got one way down here. I mean, anything's still feasible. I'm thinking myself with market conditions, we are still waiting for that big GDP news coming out this week. And CPI is basically going to give the conditions of the market after the last one they had 3 weeks ago. We'll see if this holds the structure level. If not, we'll see further downside. DXY is through the fucking roof. Could keep going, could double top. We'll see. I had recognized something earlier. So I'm just looking for that retrace if it's going to do it. Let me clear the board real quick. All right. So it'll either give us the continuation by maybe possibly giving us a pullback that is just needed to cover the imbalance and to break a structure, or it'll break topside to the same double top, I mean, not double top, but the original point of interest that it came up to. So if it breaks up upside, I'd expect it to come down there and after. But we'll see how it plays out through the night. So other than that, it'll probably be the same across the board. Nasdaq also met a very strong structure point that we looked at during the overview. SPX 500 as well, sitting on that same support level. After it makes a break here, we're still holding trend, I believe. Still holding that downtrend, but we'll see. We'll see. There's still anything with them setting up for these fundamentals to come this week. I'll let Tay hit up on gold. I think it is still bearish, but we're coming into that resistance level. So, Bitcoin, I'm still bearish on. Ethereum as well, but that double bottom and the double bottom thing is completely what switched the script for me. And as you can see, it's been bullish ever since then. You're going to see more as well from Bitcoin, and mainly just to retest this area. I mean, overall, it's still a drop. It's just a break of structure, retest, and continuation. So nothing too crazy there. GJ. Really kind of just consolidating. Still rocking that flag we identified. This gave a beautiful retest of this area coming out the gate. I saw a couple buy action, but really it was just the imbalance fill that you got, drop, retest of this structure. And if it's going to go inverted, we'll start to see the flag come into fruition. Just wait for that break. I'd like to see it go, if it is going to go bullish, we'll see something like that. Otherwise, we'll see the opposite. Okay. And if you can't necessarily, if you aren't seeing the flag, just want to make sure to draw it out for y'all. Staying updated, staying ready. Go there. A little bit of a channel. So that'll be that. Tay, I'll let you take the reins from there. Go ahead and open that up. And GA was still rocking that sell last time I looked at too. All yours.
Alright. Alright, so we talked about USD JPY yesterday, coming back to this level, giving that double top. We told you that it was gonna give, it's giving up plenty of bullish wicks to the top side, and then gives you a breakout right before it slows down. So as you see, yesterday gave you that on the 22nd when it closed out, gave you another positive push upwards, which we knew it was going to do. Uh, Not anything special. I'm kind of waiting for this to come back and give you like a retest for somewhere. I'm expecting it. Like we said, we're looking at highs, we're looking at long positions, taking long trades. The last hour, so last hour finally gave it in golfing, so it'll probably come down for this one. But I'm not in the market for taking a reverse, or what's it called? What we used to call that mess?
What's that?
We trade against the, oh yeah, trade against the trend.
Trade
I
against
don't,
the trend? Yeah.
yeah, I stopped trading against the trend a while ago. So if it's telling me
Yeah.
there's a buy, if it retests, then I'll probably get to here. So if I see it in this level, if it comes down to this level, I'll say buy this again. So if it comes down here, I should change it to a different color real quick so I can know. Let's put this in the realm of green for money, you know. So look at the daily again. We see, hey, if it comes back down to here, this is a realm to buy. We'll buy back up. And then when it comes here, it will drop. That's for USD JPY. We talked about US SPX 500 or indices. Indices look the same. We told you it would come to here for this channel, hit the top of the channel, drop. It dropped yesterday again. So I think I told you yesterday too, hey, it's dropping, it's gonna sell again for another day. It sold again. It was bad. The market did not care yesterday, or today, I should say. So 85, almost 100 on USB or on SPX 500. That's a great day. Same thing with gold. Gold dropped, gave you another sell off. So everything's moving the way we want it to, which is perfect. So if you were in a long position for this, you know, hey, I'm in long positions. But every day I'm basically making money. If you sold from here, you're making money every day for the last what, 6 days? 6 days of market time, you've made money.
Consecutive.
Consecutively made money if you just held that trade. And it's just one of those things that you have to get in the market or pressure doing. I told you, NZD JPY is still consolidating. That's exactly what it's doing. It's just consolidate here for until it breaks out. We're looking for that breakout positioning. Once it breaks out, then we'll look for the retest of this high, and they'll go up, or the retest of this low and go up and go down. So that's all we're looking for right now. It's giving way too many positions, way too many of the positions for you to know where it's about to go. If I wanted to, I could probably make a guess about where it's going. I think I had it that's going up, which I still do, but right now it's just making a flag. So now let's open it up here. It's gonna break out. Once it breaks out, then I get the retest. But this is way too many wicks on a monthly. You can put doji here. Gave it,
Crazy.
yeah, and it's about to engulf this. So if this monthly engulfs here like it is right now, if it finishes out up here engulfed, then this is a buy, and everything we talked about down here is going to come to fruition. So it's just a long wait game right now. And like I said, I don't look at the monthly unless I'm looking for stuff that's telling me that I'm right about something. Hey, I think it's gonna happen here. Okay, what's telling you that? Well, the monthly is saying that's gonna happen, and I'm looking at the time. I got another 8 days until the end of the month. So we'll see what happens in the next 8 days. Let's skip over XRP because it's not doing anything. Uh, we talked about GN. We said that GN was gonna come back here, retest and drop
Ooh,
down. I've been having
boy.
GN dropping for a while. I just don't want to play with it. But now it wants to make the
Man,
attempt to make their drop. So this is the
I took
weekly.
part. When
This
you
is
talked
the,
about that,
yeah.
we saw that railroad. I was like, I'm gonna have to
This is,
play
yeah,
now.
gave you a railroad, dropped off, gave yesterday. I said, hey, this is gonna sell. Railroad sold yesterday. Sold all the way down from here yesterday, all the way down to here, and then today it's selling. So nothing's changed with the bank. You know, we're just making money. It's very, very simple concepts here that we're talking about. Nothing too crazy. You know, I'm open for any individual lessons. You know, I can. I was joking. You know, if you guys want to come in and get some tension. Same thing, US 30. Same thing looks like it for SPX. We didn't have to do too much. We just said, hey, if we're selling SPX, we're probably selling US 30. Why is it selling? Same thing. Is that at a level? Came down, we saw that it dropped back to this level. Yesterday was fucking amazing. So we saw this yesterday. Hey, if it goes, I told you yesterday, if it goes past this water, this EMA right here that is selling.
It's game over.
Yeah, so nothing's changed here. So we'll just
Didn't
wait
get
for
the
it to,
pullback opportunity I wanted on there, but
it didn't give any
my
pullbacks, but
sell from yesterday.
these EMAs are like online right now that cross. So I guarantee you that this probably won't be a strong candle tomorrow. This will probably a weak candle, wait for these things to cross over and then it'll drop. It gave you something right
Yeah.
before the beginning of the September, where September will have our NFPs and stuff like
NFP
that.
week. Yeah.
Yeah, and give you your major movement for it. So everything's prepping for those major movements that's about to happen. This one kept falling, nothing's changed.
Mm,
Another day
we
of
were so
falling.
right on Euro USD.
Yeah, so only thing that was wrong was this fucking breakout to the top. I hated this, but once it came back here, it just came back and retested again to this level and just dropped for 3 days. And I thought it would come to this level, but it looks like it broke to that level. So the question is, where's it going next?
Mhm.
Nowhere to know because this is an all-time high. I mean, all-time low.
It's
So we're
just
just waiting.
dropping
Yeah,
off the face of the
it's
planet.
an all-time low. So we knew it was gonna drop. I didn't think it was gonna drop this far. I had to drop into the all-time low, which is where it was at. And it blew
Mhm.
right past there. So what do? You know, we can't predict the future. I don't know.
Right.
I have no idea where it's going because it's never been here. This is uncharted. This is uncharted
Uncharted
territory.
territory, man.
So
You
once
know.
it starts slowing down, the thing is that since we know that it's all-time low, that it has
Mhm.
to reverse and come back up eventually. So once it
Mhm.
finds out where it's going to hit his low again, his new low, it's going to come up. So we just buy it up after that point.
For
So
sure.
if we're in a sale right now, we hold the sale until you feel comfortable. If you're already if you're saying, hey, right now I'm good, then you close your position, you look for the buy because it can't drop forever. Like we're already under a
No.
dollar.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so it's gotta turn back around. We have nothing here that shows it's been here before. So pretty sure people are looking at this. If I'm looking at if I'm a market or a maker or anything like that, I'm looking and saying, hey, why are nobody buying Euro USD? This is at an all-time low. I'm buying because I know it has to come back up. It's the truth. So
Yeah.
if it comes back up, I got it going back up to here, retracing part to this neckline, keep going up prior to here. But if it decides to fall to the fucking face of the earth and go to nothing, then I'm definitely buying. Same thing that happened with gold. I
Mhm.
mean, US oil last year or 2 years ago. Was it last year? When oil died off to it became worth nothing and then
Mhm.
was worth $20 and within like overnight. Same
2020. Yeah. Yeah.
same concept
2020.
here. You hold it until it's worth some money and then you sell it. Like
Pretty
no hard
much.
concepts here.
And Euro's screwing themselves pretty heavily right now. So this has a lot to do with why this shit's falling off the face of the earth. Their economic system is set up like trash. So they're
They're for
struggling to bring in new business. They're struggling to keep things afloat because they don't give incentives. Like there's not a lot of tax breaks and shit for businesses to start. So there's no,
yeah, they're figured out
big
before
push for people to go out and do
their
shit.
dollars, the euros worth nothing. They're figured out. Like if they don't
Mhm.
do that, they're gonna realize that their money's gonna be worth nothing, and then
Right.
they're gonna have some
Then they're
issues.
going to convert the digital asset probably to the digital euro format of some kind. But for now, they're shit in the bed and they don't have the economy to structure to hold that bitch together. So this is working out wonderfully for us at
Yeah.
least.
I already talked
No
about
better
that
way.
one. This one is still doing the same stuff that I've been worried about, but I got a feeling that's
Mhm.
gonna reverse eventually. We'll watch it. Like I told you before, if it drops below this, then we get out of it. If it comes below here,
Yeah.
this is spot, then we just get out. Like
I
this
got what I
feeling,
wanted out of it. It gave a
yeah,
nice flag
gave the
retest at the
flag,
top.
retested it, yeah, but the thing was it was supposed to go back up. So because this is at a low
Yeah.
two. This is at a low two that we saw that was pretty strong. We've been here a couple of times. All through here, boom, boom, boom. So we're like, oh, this is gonna be a good spot for here, especially right here. One, two, three, four touches. But four touches also usually tells it it's about to just fall off the face of
Weak.
the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so it came here a couple times. It probably just fall through, which means that I just had a bad trade, which is fine with me. You know, I
It
can't win every
happens.
last one of them.
You
Can't,
right.
can't be God.
L's is part of the game. You just don't give them too much attention.
Look back at Amazon. It's a bad day again.
Woo!
Ooh. No, I'm not worried about it. I still got money in it. Not a great day, but I got foreseeing this coming back around. Let's just going back to a level. Hopefully it just comes here and just go back up. 128 is fine.
Yeah, keep an eye. I like to look at stocks in conjunction with how Dow Jones is doing, and Nas and SPX, and them. And I think Amazon was one of the ones on Fin Screener that was expected to have a big sell-off.
Yeah, this is fine.
But the
I
gap up top, that means gonna tell you it's gonna come back up eventually.
it's coming up. I'm not worried about anything for this one.
At double top, work.
Oh yeah,
Look,
yeah, we're broke on that channel. Yeah, we're everything's moving fine. So
yeah,
all these are moving really good. I need everything to come back down so I can buy more of it up anyway.
definitely. Tesla look like it's about to drop again, right past that flag,
Yeah,
possibly, or at least to that
coming back to
other
the flag,
strong bullish. Yeah,
coming back to the flag and then come back up. So we'll see what happens here.
yeah.
But everything's looking, all the trades that we're looking at right now, are looking for money. Everything. When I first started doing this, I would try to trade on the hour, 4 hours, and a lot of my
This
trades
is
would make
already
sense. It would
crazy.
make sense, but they only make sense for like that short period of time. I'm looking, I do a lot better in long time periods. So long positions, I do a lot better in. Instead of me chasing like what the thing says on the hour. So if you're having issues right now, trading on 1 hour, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and start looking at higher time frames and see if that works out for you more. It
You
might.
should always be following the top-down analysis. Always. You know, your majors will be those big ones, monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hours, and then the rest. You don't. I mean, you shouldn't even be worried about the rest probably until it's time to come down and look for your entry
Yeah. But that's just how it is. Like we're looking at
and
this,
not
we're like,
overlook.
oh, I'm just it's just how I
That
start
is
trading.
gorgeous.
Yeah, it was.
This week's that
Yeah.
is gonna fall if this week closes out like that.
Weekly one's looking great. Yeah, if this week closes out like that, it's gonna be I'm in a very it's on Monday though. We'll
Yeah,
see what happens
still a
the
lot
rest of
of
the week.
time.
This is a strong Monday, which trading on Mondays is people have an issue with it. I don't. Do what you need to do, make your money.
It's gonna do what it's supposed to do.
But that's all I have.
Word.
Everything's looking great.
I'm
Like I
liking the
said,
market.
if anybody's looking for any one-on-ones or anything like that, you hit me up. I'm available.
For sure. I'll add this, man. I have not a lot. There's the new hats are going to be coming out. I'll do a whole announcement video for that. The calendar was dropped. Career traders will have a different calendar because we're going to be setting something up on Sunday, 7 o'clock for those that are taking it real serious, man. Doing the thing. There's expectations of you. If you're a career trader, you're paying your way. You should be holding yourself up, really willing to learn this thing. Don't waste your money if you're not. Memberships will go in effect October 1st. Till then, I'm just trying to give everybody, the viewpoint of how things have been going. We already talked about that. Book club tomorrow, and the next 3 chapters of how to think successfully. I'm reading like 3 books at the same time right now. How successful people think. Yes. So I'll drop the first 3 chapters of that next tomorrow. And then next month, you want to start thinking. So the Art of Not Giving a Fuck is a book I just started.
I just about this book should be coming in the mail today. Meditations and New Translation by Marcus.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm reading that book when it comes in.
All right, you said it's called what now?
Meditations and New Translation.
I add that to my list. Meditation and New Translation. Other than that, we're going to be bringing fundamentals back in probably beginning of October, maybe end of this week, something like that. I'm trying to do something to whereas we can reinstate the podcast and it'll be ITU TV. We'll get on talk about a little bit what's going on in the world and kind of what's up and coming, either news for the academy or for the university, or news for what's happening as you're preparing your charts. Big things, not little shit. It's going to be big stuff. Like we know that's going on with US and China's in a big battle for world dominance. We know Russia's trying to get on the playing field. We know little countries are trying to get involved. I told y'all about Euro. So it's a lot going on. And we'll be able to discuss it in podcast format rather than trying to flood our overview. I like to keep focused on charts. So other than that, that's all I got. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Tay, link with me about if we're gonna do the 3rd or the 10th for golfing. Strauss and Byron are down.
All right, bet.
All right, y'all.
Later.
Later.